guys, what's going on? Alright, it's a new amp day, which hasn't happened around here for quite a while. Don't have a mic set up or anything. As you can see behind me, this ridiculous looking full stack that I've set up. We actually have a microphone. We're not going direct for a change for any of you purists out there. But this is the orange Micro Dark. Picked one up for crazy cheap. Thank you, Jason Baker, my good buddy, who's also a Sweetwater rep. Got this for a good deal. We're filming this right now is to serve as sort of a before. I'm going to be sending this to Anthony over at AMM Amplified, and he's going to be doing his type mod to it. I guess that's what the mod's called. But honestly, out of the box, this sounds pretty cool already, especially with some overdrives. So I'm just going to run through that real quick, let you hear it. But this is going to, it'll probably all be one big video, to be honest. So if you are watching this, this is before the mod. Not too bad, kind of chunky. Just a quick reference, playing my LTD EC401 in D standard EMG headset. We're running through my Avatar 4x12. This just has a single 8 ohm out, so I'm actually not using Marshall. I just have it all stacked up because it's hilarious to me anyway. I've got the shape knob at noon. Volume, like 10 o'clock. And gain, I got it maxed out right now. Nothing on pedal wise other than a noise gate. Microphone is like a cheap SM57 knockoff, Pyle Pro. I don't know, it's like 20 bucks on Amazon. We're definitely balling on a budget here. Speakers in the Avatar are Celestion G12 P80s, yada yada yada. Let's kick on an overdrive. Let's do the Foul Sounds TGB1. And it's a kind of a mix of a rat and a tube screamer going on at the same time. Alright, and this one's more, this is something Michael Klein built for me a while back. It's like a copy of a TC electronic integrated preamp. So Think early Meshuggah. Much tighter and more percussive. So yeah, and one more time, just raw by itself. There you have it. And hopefully we are now cutting to the after. Okay guys, here we are a couple weeks after the first half of the video. I have since sent the micro dark off to Anthony at AMM Amplified, or Ant-Man Mods. He has done his tight mod. It's basically added a dip switch onto the, not a dip switch, a toggle onto the front of the amp that puts it between stock versus tight mode. I can't help but feel like maybe this is part of the mod too. I feel like even in the stock mode, I think it sounds a little different. I could be wrong, I'm not sure. But definitely a difference with the tight mode on. Definitely much more modern and aggressive and percussive. I tried to replicate the same mic placement from the first half of the video, but it will probably be a little different. This is not a scientific experiment. This is a product demo. So, using the same guitar, my Eclipse with the EMG headset. For fun, I'm using this guitar strap. This, just a shout out to Nico Kala for doing this really sick custom biomech guitar strap for me. I haven't given him a proper shout out for this thing. I've had it a while, so past due. Anyway, without further ado, you guys are all familiar with the orange amp tone by now. For me, I instantly associate it with, like, I don't know, certain periods of time with Corrosion of Conformity and Down and Pepper Keenan in general. Certainly, that's a great heavy rhythm tone. With an overdrive, it could easily do death metal. But for the sake of, further simplicity, you can go with the Type Mod, and honestly it's about the same cost as a pedal, so it's just kind of cutting out a middleman. The amp, inevitably, I got the gain dimed on this thing right now because let's face it, that's what you're all gonna do anyway. So it's a little bit of noise. I have a noise gate on and it just cuts back on the feedback. This does have an effects loop. If I really wanted to cut out that extra white noise that you're hearing, I would just, run 2 more cables out of my noise gate through the effects loop, and then even all that extra preamp noise would be cut out and it'd be dead silent. But that's not what y'all care about either. So without more further ado, let's go to the Type Mod. And right out of the gate, I kind of notice it got just a hair bit quieter. This is with the shape knob turned all the way clockwise. Definitely good for old school thrash and death metal tones. This is the shape knob turned all the opposite way, all the way counterclockwise, and not a huge fan of this mode. This is with a overdrive, typical metal setting, volume up, gain down, EQ's pretty neutral. And last, let's turn the compressor pedal on. And my piss poor attempt at noodly stuff. You get the idea. So, all that said, there you have it. Very happy with this mod. I would be very content. You know, I got this because I missed having, as much as I love the Kemper, I miss just having a simple amp, something I could just plug into and jam on. You know, no frills. If I wanted to run pedals into it, I could, and also, you know, make a little more use of my cabinets that I have taking up so much space. There's just a kind of a novelty that you can't, it's hard to replicate, of just having a simple, genuine amplifier. And frankly, your boy didn't have all the money in the world. So, you know, this thing at $100, which you can even finance that at Sweetwater. No, I'm not affiliated, although I should be. And then the mod itself costs about the same as the amp. So for like $200, you get something. I don't know if I'll get a copyright strike for that or not, but whatever. Yeah, you get the idea. And for those curious, it's a solid state power amp, but it does have like a single 12AX7 preamp tube in it. So the actual EQ and gain structure, you get a little bit of that tube warmth. You get the tone without necessarily all of the hassle. And this thing is loud. I've got it at about 3 o'clock right now. I'm pretty sure any louder than that, I definitely have to break out the earplugs. Yeah, I would definitely feel comfortable at the very least taking this to like a rehearsal space, especially running it through a 412, maybe even a 212 cabinet. I don't have one to try, but yeah, I would take this setup and I would go jam with just anybody. And it's not really made to do super pristine cleans, but I don't really do that anyway. Well, I got the noise gate cranked up right now, so I can't really roll back the volume to show you, but yeah, let's try it. Yeah, you get the idea. Pretty versatile little amp, very cost effective. Super stoked went through with this, and I did. This was a personal purchase. Anthony cut me a little bit of a discount for doing the video, but yeah, you know, definitely not a paid sponsored video, nothing like that. This isn't really a review. This is just a product demo because I think this is cool, and I know we're all broke, especially this day and age. If you're a musician, I don't see why you wouldn't. If you like rock, like any kind of hard rock, even some classic rock tunes. I was doing some dad rock stuff on this earlier. all the way to high gain, shreddy stuff, death metal, whatever. Yeah, this is a very handy little device to have. I mean, it would be, I wish I had this as my backup amp instead of lugging around 2 full-sized amp heads back when I was playing all the time. Much more convenient backup amp, practice, rehearsals, whatever. Kind of hard to go wrong. And Anthony's super great to deal with. Once I sent it out to him, I had it back in less than a week. So yeah, can't say enough things about AMM Amplified. They also do mods on other amps, like I know the Marshall Origin and DSL series. I think they do a mod on one of the Big Brother amps to this in the Micro Terror series. Like the Tiny Terror probably, I don't know. You have to double check the website, but some Jet City amps, and they do some pedal mods as well. And all extremely affordable for, you know, for what it is. So with all that said, there will be links down below. Thank you all for checking this out, and I hope this was informative. And yeah, peace.